update our system. So we'll type sudo apt update, and this is in one of our terminals. And the other terminal we can execute psax, and we can see here that the apt command is running with a process identificator 3326. So one way to enter inside of this command and what it's running is to type sudo strace and then the process number, so 3326, and this way strace will attach to this process identificator, and whatever is happening in there will be able to grab it here from our terminal. Let's try to enter in the super user mode, and we are asked for password. Let's say pretend that we are doing certain work in this terminal. Actually, with psax in the other terminal, we can see that the previous terminal is running this command sudo su, which we just entered, and it has a process identificator, a number of 4587. So we can just type sudo strace -p and this process identificator 4587, and this will allow us to attach to the process space of this process. And now if I enter something, for example test for the password, I will see here the output from this strace command. It's not super nice, and it's very useful for debugging purposes, but what we can actually see that from the standard output we have read those characters. So this is the buffer size, test, and enter. Okay, now let's with Ctrl+c stop this debugging information. Let's suppose we have in one terminal running the ping command. Okay, and in the other terminal let's see the process identificator of this ping command. All right, so with the following command strace, and this is the process we are trying to trace, and we are enabling the output not to be trimmed. We can trace back what is going on directly from our ping command, and we see that this is the same output that we're having here. Now if we stop this terminal, we will see that once again automatically with the termination of the terminal it has terminated its child processes, and our command stopped. Alright, let's start ping with the no hop in front, and also place the whole command to run in background, and we see the process identifier of this command. This means that here we can see in the other terminal that the command runs and it's attached to terminal. If right now I exit this terminal, we can again see that the command is running this time. Another nice example will be transferring of processes. Let's say, for example, that in one terminal we are downloading a file or just updating the system. In our first SSH session we are running a simple update which might take a lot of time, and we would like to redirect or save the whole session and place it in another terminal. So before entering in this terminal we'll be using the screen command, which will allow us to save and resume this session. We will enter in a sub session using screen, and then let's find out the process number of the apt get command. As you can see, it's linked with the other terminal, and now our goal is to link this process number to transfer it into our terminal. So use the command reptyr and then -t and the process number of apt, and as you can see the output of apt it is transferred to our new terminal. And now we have to detach from this terminal in order not to interrupt the command. So we will press Ctrl+A and D, and this will allow us to be detached from the running process. and this way we can close the running process, because it's already not inside of our second shell terminal. And now we can list all the sessions screen has. And so we see that we have detached from this session here. The moment we would like to reconnect to the session, we can type screen -dr and then first few letters of the session. And we see that we are inside of our previous session. Exiting from a session run by screen is just by typing exit. And we can see that there are no more sessions. That's it for now, guys. You saw how the process works and how you can actually reconnect from one session to another and continue browsing. I hope you enjoyed the information. If you like the tutorial, you can subscribe to the channel.